Hey folks, welcome back. It's been a little while since I filmed. Had some things going on, did some other stuff, had a computer crash, lost some stuff, and well, that's just how it is. Today's first day of harvest. Today's October 11th. We got our first field of beans that was planted. It's ready to go. I got the drone up in the air, getting a little footage of Dad cutting, and we're gonna get a little more action shots with the GoPro here in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. This might be a short one today, we'll see. Or it might go in tomorrow. Not sure either. We'll find out. The beans we've got this year are looking really good. Ought to be one of our better crops in a while. These didn't get a lot of moisture late, so they may not have filled out as well, but these were our earliest planted beans, so hopefully they did. This field did really good. The rest of them I probably wouldn't expect to be as well. They're as good, I guess. That's the other end of the field here. Uncle's gonna come get me. And we'll come back and take that truck home, put it in the barn, and then it's gonna go to the elevator in the morning. Not our elevator, actually. Didn't get the door shut. Oh well, not going very far. Let's take this loaded girl home. Hey, good morning, folks. It's the next day here. I didn't take an ending to that clip from last night, so we're gonna go ahead and just continue today's video. Won't do that all the time, but it seems appropriate. Didn't get started till late there, so we're taking these two trucks we filled yesterday to the elevator. We're probably gonna have more beans than we can store here at home, so we want to get them up to the elevator before they get full of everybody else's beans, and then we can store our own at home here later. The rest of our beans may not be ready or able to be picked here in a little bit. They've still got some green leaves and stuff on them. But anyway, let's head to town. We made it to the elevator here. No line this morning. One of our neighbors just finished dumping. There wasn't anybody in the elevator, so I'm pulling on up here behind Dad. We'll have to stay off the scale until he gets up there, then we'll dump right behind him. stop and make sure we get enough so they can probe us. There we go. Same way on that one as the loading front. Like he did store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You're good to head over, sir.
All right, thank you. Sure there's nobody coming down Main Street, and there isn't, so we're good. Somebody else coming in from the south, a load of beans probably. There we go. You guys probably can't see that just yet. We got her dumping now in front of us. Dumping in the back pit. There we go. Dumped and ready to go. Just waiting for the bed to go down a little bit. We should be good now, I think. Yep. Now we gotta go run across the same scale and weigh out. We'll see how many bushel we had on that load. Got a semi that came up behind us, is getting dumped, and this guy that came in from the south. Probably gonna be steady traffic today, hopefully no line. That'd always be good. Well, we made her back home, put fuel in the trucks. Dad's gonna go get the combine ready to go and cut for a little bit, and I'm gonna go get a load of hay down at our field at Olivet that we still have some hay that we put up at that needs to come home. Up perfect. Didn't ask for a whole lot better than that. If you guys don't have a plug in your bed, I highly recommend making that modification. It makes life a lot simpler. If you have a tailgate, which I don't have mine on right now, just so I don't smash it with this trailer, and you don't have to run it up and over your tailgate or risk it falling out and dragging it on the ground or having too much out and catching it on something. It makes life a lot simpler. Two hands. There we go. We'll get the other one done too. Gave the tires a once over. All that's left is to put these mirrors in tow mode. There goes Dad off to the bean field. We'll be back up there running trucks for him here after a little bit. We don't have a grain cart, so no grain cart man needed. Uh-oh, gotta shut that off. Darn, that's a good song. Guess I gotta shut you guys off so I can listen to it. Well, we made it to the hayfield. Most of it's that direction. We cleared out this yesterday on the load that I hauled, and we're gonna get these bales that are around the truck right now. Let's get them loaded up. Right next to the railroad track here. loaded up now, as you can see. There's where the tractor's going to wait till the next time. And should have about 100 bales left here, I believe, or thereabouts. So that'll take a little time, but we'll get her done at some point. We're going to cut the excess twine off this so we don't get it wrapped around the hubs. Throw a couple straps. We'll be on our way. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens next. They're all four hanging there now. I'm gonna go pull them tight, and then grab the ratchet part of them and get them extra tight, or tighten them down completely. Uh-oh, these sides not quite where they need to be. There we go. That'll work. All right, we'll check those again when we get to the gate. All right, let's boogie on home and get her unloaded. Well, we made it home. Run strapped. Let's get it unloaded. Well, that's that. Next, we're probably going to find something quick to eat, and we're going to take Dad another truck and take the one that he's filling right now to the elevator. Well, we're back at the field. Dad's got quite a bit done here. Worked on some last night. I'm going to leave this truck up closer to where he's dumping at so he doesn't have to go quite so far. And I'm walking over there to get this truck that he filled. That's where he left the combine last night, so well, that's where the truck got left. Off we go in this truck. Made it back to the elevator again. One semi getting dumped, one straight truck in front of me here, and me and our small straight truck. We're gonna go ahead and go jump on the scale here in just a minute. Time to dump again. Guy's got a pretty big load in front of us there. empty again. We had 263 and some bushel on that load. Well, there's what Dad got cut while I was dumping that other truck. He finished this part of the field here. He's working on that end. Then he's got the south end of the field and then the south field over there. Probably won't get done with this today, but you never know, I suppose. But the co-op's not open tomorrow. We were thinking they were going to be. So that puts a little wrench in the plans. We might end up having to set up our auger tomorrow and start storing stuff at home so we can actually cut something tomorrow. We'll see. Pretty dusty out here today. You know, when Dad was a lot younger, and even when I was a kid, it was still open. There's an elevator in Michigan Valley right there. Now the local Channel Seedsman, the Corwine family, owns that elevator. They still use bits and pieces of it for various things, but the grain part of it's mostly defunct. But that was kind of fun to be able to have a grain elevator that close for a lot of people. They just couldn't handle very much capacity. It was just a small local elevator made for wagons and small trucks. So eventually they went out of business. But I think it's too windy for that. It's blowing this dust around pretty good. Let's check out the beans here. That one's probably got 4 in it. Yeah, oh, I lost it. Oh yeah, they're crunchy. Moisture this morning said 7.8. I believe it. Very crunchy. It's hard to fathom how tall these beans are. I mean, they're more than waist high in most places. That one's almost mid-chest. We don't normally get beans quite that tall or quite this good around here. Too bad the prices aren't just a little bit better. So one advantage we have of being cattle producers as well is that we get to utilize our crop ground for grazing in the fall. Most common you think of corn stalks, but we also graze our bean stubble. And so we're never going to get everything. And so we've got little pieces like this that still have some beans in them laying on the ground. And sometimes Dad might be able to pick that back up with the header in certain places, but you're just not going to get everything, especially in terrace bottoms and that kind of stuff. And so our cows, they can go forage some of that stuff. And, you know, it may not be making us money, but it's all helping our cows with their feeding and nourishment needs. So that helps out a little bit. off the elevator we go again. I'll show you how much we have on this truck once I know. Well, we had 301 bushel on that load. We had a small casualty on the way here. Gonna try to limp it home. That's where the spare is at. That was the spare, so now we'll need to find the one that was flat at one point in time a couple years ago and put that one on. That one wasn't the best tire anyway, so. Okay, harvest delay. Made it back to the field and gonna take what we can get on this truck to the elevator before they close. Since we got a tire down on that one truck, let's get old Blue out and put her to work tonight. She's dusty. Let's see if she wants to start. And she came to life. Get a little bit of old-fashioned AC in here. Off the field we go. Well, sun's going down. Dad's cutting some beans here. I'm gonna go back home and feed a couple of calves. He's gonna fill this blue truck and bring it home. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of drone footage to round this out. But thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.